Hello everyone, this is Tyler here. It's been a while since everyone saw me, but today I want to talk about a really important concept, and that's having second, third citizenship. I've spoken about this many times before. As we can see, there's just so much madness and chaos going on around the world, in Israel, in Ukraine, and I think other countries like China and Taiwan soon are going to have their own situation. But it just goes back to the same question that often you're better off running to something rather than away from something. People like to say that the grass isn't greener on the other side, but I digress. I don't believe that. I think there is greener grass on the other side per someone's situation. In my case, for example, I'm in the process of going forth and getting eventually a second, third passport. I believe it's more imminent than ever before. That state of affairs now are pointing to another war worldwide. No question. This is just kind of what I see in the imminent future, but I could be wrong. And we see all these articles and stuff in the news, and some downplay, some exaggerate the situation. It really goes back to you at the end of the day. You need your own plan of action, and at the end of the day, I've learned in the past couple of years being here in Florida, people are not going to be looking out for your own interests, especially when they have their own issues going on, and that's why you have to be on top of something early. And I know some people are like, well, I need a lot of money. I need my bag to be able to leave and to do XYZ abroad. Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe our currency goes to nothing. Or there's always those people, they go elsewhere, they have a lot of money, and they end up going broke in 5 years. There's other people that go elsewhere with $1,000 and they become multimillionaires. It has more to do with you at the end of the day than the society that you're in. This situation with Israel too, there's another thing this brings up. Some people don't believe in warfare at all. Whether or not people believe Iran is right, Israel is right, I'm not going to give my opinion in this video. I think people who know me well enough will know what I think about this situation, but it also points to another topic on hand: is any country right bombing another country? And if you're a person that's more laissez-faire, that likes to do your own thing and don't want to at all be tied up into the affairs of a government, this is your chance to go elsewhere and to go to a country where you see as more fitting and more suitable and more in accordance with your values. Because at the end of the day, it's only you that can make stuff happen, that will make your life better. If you're miserable stateside, which I think there's a lot of people here, people see Florida as being this state of literally sunshine and rainbows, and it's far from the truth. There's so many drug addicts and alcoholics and just miserable people that are addicted to food. There's a lot of obesity, of course, down here, and this is the manifestation of a lot of internal problems going on. I always tell that to people. People don't start using drugs just because sometimes they may start using them recreationally as a teenager. Often it's to mask or to bandage something else. They feel miserable internally. They come from a horrible family, or their peers around them are terrible people to be around. It's all of these situations. We're going to see down the road, our government is not going to be at our backs. They're not going to be doing the best interest for us. And how I know that is because look at all the other things that they lied to us about, all these events. And we saw the situation 2020, how much of this was misleading, the information they gave, and just false information regarding this event. And that's a whole different topic. That video, I could go on about that. People I know in my own life that are possibly having health problems because of something that they took a few years ago. Different topic though. But you got to be looking for your own interest. I've seen this now, especially in the workplace the past couple of years. I haven't had the best jobs when it comes to employers and whatnot. Working as a contractor, there's a whole slew of jobs that I've done. I still think that being independently employed, having your own business, being a contractor, being a stock trader, some kind of entrepreneur, you're much better off than being at the whims of someone else. You're going to be assigned the value per how they judge you, that organization or boss. And personally, I don't like leaving my fate and future in the hands of other people. This is why with the second citizenship, and having another country to go to. There are greener pastures on the other side. People like to say this is ridiculous, this is misleading. I don't believe that. I think there are greener pastures for every single person out there, and you have to find which one is yours. Do you think that the same government that treats you in a criminal way when it comes to, say, being a guy in the workplace, getting accused of stuff, do you think when it comes to wartime affairs, they're going to be looking out for your own interests? Probably not. And that's why you can have $2,000, you can have $2 million. It all depends on you to find the greener pasture, to go somewhere if all hell breaks loose in the world, because we're getting closer to that day by day and week by week. And even if you don't believe that war's on the horizon, it could be on principle. You don't like what your country is doing, what they're engaging in, problems they could be addressing back home, what they're not addressing. Instead, they're addressing all the issues around the world. That's another debate. If you find the best country for you, I guarantee you, you're going to be a lot happier, be in a better place of mind. But like I stated, I'm not going to give you my opinion on who's right, who's wrong with Israel and Iran. That's not really the point. What I will say though, what's going on there is definitely a huge red flag that bigger events are on the horizon, and you definitely don't want to be just settling and thinking that life's just going to carry on as usual. Maybe Iran didn't intend to destroy Israel. This might have been just a sign of their strength, that we're intimidating you guys, we're bigger players, we have the whole Middle East around us to flex on this little country. It's really important to keep all of those things in mind and find the greener pasture. My brother right now is in Argentina. Great place to be. It's away from all these world affairs. They don't get involved with wars down there. They focus on their own situations, their own conflicts. And if you just want to live in a more peaceful, neutral country, that is an excellent place to be. Anyone here, give me your feedback in this video and have a nice weekend. Thank you.